What if I told you that one of Hollywood's hottest couples might be heading for disaster not because of cheating scandals or career conflicts, but because of something as simple as getting on an airplane? Before we dive into this shocking revelation about Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco's relationship crisis, make sure to hit that subscribe button because you won't want to miss any updates on this developing story. Picture this scenario. You're planning your dream wedding with the love of your life. Everything seems perfect, but there's one tiny problem that could destroy everything. That's exactly what's happening right now with Selena Gomez and music producer Benny Blanco, and trust me, this story gets more bizarre by the minute. Selena Gomez, the woman who conquered Disney, dominated the music charts, and built a billion-dollar beauty empire, has found herself in the most unexpected relationship dilemma. Her boyfriend of 2 years, Benjamin Joseph Levin, better known as Benny Blanco, has a fear so intense it's threatening to ground their entire future together. We're talking about aviophobia, the fear of flying, and it's not just a mild discomfort we're dealing with here. This isn't your typical celebrity relationship drama, where tabloids speculate about breakups over social media posts or red carpet appearances. This is real life hitting hard, and the consequences are more serious than anyone could have imagined. Sources close to the couple reveal that what started as a quirky personality trait has evolved into a relationship-threatening obstacle that has Selena questioning everything about their future together. The timeline of their romance reads like a fairy tale until you dig deeper into the logistics. 2 years ago, when Selena and Benny first started dating, everything seemed perfect. He's a Grammy-winning producer who's worked with everyone from Ed Sheeran to Justin Bieber. She's a multi-talented superstar with acting, singing, and business ventures keeping her busier than ever. On paper, they're the perfect power couple, but reality has a way of throwing curveballs that no one sees coming. Their fall wedding plans, which should be the most exciting time in their relationship, have instead become a source of mounting tension. Insiders reveal that Selena's frustration with Benny's refusal to fly has reached a breaking point. Think about how absurd this sounds. A woman who travels the world for work, who has homes in different states, who builds international business relationships, is dating someone who won't step foot on an airplane. The practical implications of this phobia are staggering when you really think about it. Selena's career demands constant travel. She films movies in different countries, attends premieres worldwide, has business meetings across continents, and maintains a social life that spans the globe. Meanwhile, Benny is essentially landlocked by his own fears, creating a dynamic that's putting enormous strain on their relationship. Consider the recent trip to Turks and Caicos that Selena took with her family. This should have been a romantic getaway for the couple, a chance to unwind and spend quality time together away from the pressures of their careers. Instead, Selena had to choose between taking her dream vacation and being with her boyfriend. She chose the vacation, but the absence of her partner during what should have been intimate family time speaks volumes about the growing divide between them. The Paris incident reveals just how deep this problem runs. When Selena had work commitments in the City of Light, she didn't just casually invite Benny along for the ride. Sources say she practically begged him to accompany her on what could have been an incredibly romantic work trip. Paris, the city of love, where couples dream of walking hand in hand along the Seine, visiting the Eiffel Tower, and creating memories that last a lifetime. But Benny's response? A flat refusal that left Selena traveling solo once again. This pattern of solo travel isn't just inconvenient. It's fundamentally changing the nature of their relationship. While other couples create shared experiences and memories together, Selena finds herself constantly choosing between her career, her personal desires, and her relationship. Every invitation to a premiere, every work opportunity abroad, every chance for a romantic getaway becomes a source of conflict rather than excitement. The psychological impact of this situation extends far beyond simple inconvenience. Selena has built her life around connection, sharing experiences, and creating memories with people she loves. Her social media presence, her business ventures, even her music often center around themes of togetherness and shared experiences. Having a partner who can't or won't participate in a fundamental aspect of modern life creates a disconnect that goes deeper than logistics. Friends close to Selena describe her as someone who thrives on adventure and spontaneity. She's the type of person who might decide on a whim to fly to New York for dinner or catch a last-minute flight to support a friend at an important event. This spontaneous spirit, which is part of what makes her so vibrant and successful, is being slowly suffocated by the constraints of Benny's phobia. The irony of the situation isn't lost on those close to the couple. Benny Blanco has built his career on collaboration, working with artists from around the world, yet his personal life is increasingly isolated by his inability to travel. He's missing out on industry events, award shows, and collaborative opportunities that could advance his career, all because of this paralyzing fear. What makes this story even more compelling is how it highlights the often overlooked challenges that can destroy relationships. We're so accustomed to celebrity breakups involving infidelity, drug abuse, or massive ego clashes that we forget about the mundane, everyday issues that can be just as destructive. Here's a couple where both people genuinely care about each other, where there's no scandal or betrayal, yet they're facing a crisis that could end everything. The pressure on Selena to constantly accommodate Benny's limitations is taking a visible toll. Those close to her describe a woman who's becoming increasingly frustrated with having to plan her entire life around someone else's fears. She's reached the point where she's encouraging him to seek professional help, specifically suggesting hypnotherapy to address his flying phobia. This isn't just a casual suggestion between partners, it's becoming an ultimatum wrapped in concern. Hypnotherapy for phobias has shown remarkable success rates, with many people overcoming deep-seated fears through targeted treatment. The fact that Selena is pushing for this solution shows she's not ready to give up on the relationship, but she's also not willing to spend the rest of her life grounded by someone else's limitations. It's a reasonable request that could save their relationship, but it also puts enormous pressure on Benny to confront something that clearly terrifies him. The wedding planning process, which should be filled with joy and anticipation, has instead become a logistical nightmare. How do you plan a honeymoon when one person won't fly? How do you include family and friends from around the world when your partner can't travel to see them? These aren't minor inconveniences. They're fundamental incompatibilities that threaten the very foundation of their future together. Industry insiders suggest that this situation is more common than people realize, but it's rarely discussed openly because it seems so mundane compared to typical celebrity drama. The entertainment industry is built on travel, on being wherever the work takes you, on maintaining relationships across continents. Having a partner who can't participate in this lifestyle creates challenges that go far beyond personal inconvenience. The timing of this crisis couldn't be worse for the couple. Selena is at the peak of her career, with multiple projects demanding her attention and travel. Her beauty brand Rare Beauty continues expanding internationally, her acting career is flourishing with roles that require location shoots, and her music career remains active with performances and collaborations worldwide. Meanwhile, Benny's production work often requires him to be in specific studios with particular artists, creating scheduling conflicts that become impossible to resolve when travel limitations are factored in. What's particularly heartbreaking about this situation is how preventable it is. Unlike many relationship problems that stem from fundamental incompatibilities or personality conflicts, this is an issue with a clear solution. Phobias can be treated, fears can be overcome, and professional help is readily available. Yet the longer this problem persists, the more damage it does to the relationship's foundation. The couple's friends and family members are reportedly divided on how to handle the situation. Some believe Selena should be more patient and understanding, recognizing that phobias are legitimate psychological conditions that can't simply be wished away. Others argue that Benny needs to prioritize his relationship and take concrete steps to address his fears before they destroy what could be a beautiful future together. Social media has remained surprisingly quiet about this developing story, with neither Selena nor Benny addressing the rumors directly. This silence speaks volumes about how serious the situation has become. In an age where celebrities share every detail of their lives online, the absence of any travel photos together or mentions of future plans suggests that they're dealing with something much more significant than typical relationship bumps. The broader implications of this story extend beyond just one couple's relationship troubles. It highlights how modern relationships must navigate challenges that previous generations never faced. The expectation of constant connectivity, international travel, and global lifestyles creates pressures that can expose incompatibilities in unexpected ways. As their fall wedding date approaches, the pressure intensifies for both Selena and Benny to find a resolution. Will love conquer fear, or will practical limitations prove stronger than emotional connections? The answer could determine not just their future together, but also serve as a cautionary tale about how even the most unexpected obstacles can threaten seemingly perfect relationships. This isn't just celebrity gossip. It's a real-life drama unfolding in real time, with genuine consequences for two people who clearly care about each other. The resolution of their conflict could either strengthen their bond immeasurably or prove that sometimes love isn't enough to overcome fundamental lifestyle incompatibilities. The stakes couldn't be higher for this couple, and the outcome remains uncertain. Will Benny overcome his fears in time to save his relationship, or will Selena decide that some compromises are too great to make? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain. This story proves that truth really can be stranger than fiction, and sometimes the smallest fears can create the biggest problems. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell to stay updated on this developing story and many more celebrity revelations that will keep you on the edge of your seat.